Once again, welcome to That Part Talk Show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for whoever tunes in, or if you're watching this later. Thank you. Thank you. So I don't have any guests today, so I brought my trusty sidekick, my home skillet biscuit, Mr. Dorian Wormsley, everybody.
Whoop, whoop.
How you doing?
You know, I woke up today and I decided that I'm going to be living the dream. And that's how I feel currently. Living the dream.
You know what I thought you were going to say?
Huh?
I thought you were going to say I woke up today. And what'd you say? I knew.
I knew.
Oh, I thought you were going to say. Oh, I decided. I thought you were going to say that I'm a bad bitch.
Oh, that too. Every day. But, you know, that's part of it.
Yeah, do you wake up like that?
Yeah. How are you doing?
Man, you know, life. I'm just going through it. I think it's an interesting time in my life right now.
Why you say that?
I don't know. I kind of feel like I hit this period of my life where I'm kind of reflecting on a lot of stuff of my past and trying to see, like, you know, where I did wrong or what I could have done better or what I did right or what I could be doing more of, or tapping into maybe like childhood dreams that I always wanted to do but never did. Maybe things like that, you know.
Dreams like what? Like hobbies or?
Yeah, like ballroom dancing.
Oh, okay.
I always liked watching Dancing with the Stars. I watched every season.
What was your favorite?
Oh man, I don't know. It's hard. I just like watching it because of the dances. It's just this type of style I've never done before. So
would you ever do like maybe not a competition, but like a show or a competition too?
I would do both.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Anything that involves dance, I need to. Especially now that like I'm not dancing no more on Fremont. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find something to kind of
fill that void.
Because that's been probably the most consistent thing I've ever done in my life is dance.
Have you looked into like any classes or groups of people who get together and dance?
I know a lot of dancers out here, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Huh.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. What about you? You got a charity coming up?
Oh yes, that's right.
Let's talk about that real quick because I want to get into deeper things from that.
All right, interesting. So if you don't know, now you know. I am a fitness coach here in Las Vegas. And over the past year, I've gotten into putting together charity events, raising money for different causes that I believe in, and they're local nonprofits. That way we know the money is going directly to them and helping them. In the past, I've done breast cancer, childhood obesity, a toy drive, and also Pride Month last year. So coming up in March, it makes it my 1 year anniversary as an independent contractor or trainer, and then also 1 year at the gym I work at. I train at Self-Made. So I was like, you know, why not put together a charity event? It's been a couple months for the 1 year anniversary to raise money for another charity. So I reached out to somebody I met when I used to coach at Orange Theory. She used to take my class. Her name was Julie Kane. And I told her about the idea. And she's like, oh, I actually just came across a new nonprofit that just started that deals with mental health. And I was like, okay, tell me a little more. And she's like, yeah, this 3630 Foundation is basically going to help support first responders that are dealing with mental health issues and not getting support. So not too long ago, back in December, a retired Metro officer ended up taking his own life because he was dealing with mental health issues and wasn't getting the support that he needed. So after that happened, his partner, wife, and son put together this foundation to help raise money and awareness. So you know that, you know, first responders are going through it, you know, once they retire, you know, and yeah. So once she brought that up to my attention about mental health, I thought it was important because for me, back in 2014, like I've said on here before, my story of like, I fell from a 4-story window. I had to learn how to walk again. And in 2015, they diagnosed me with PTSD and anxiety. Started prescribing me a bunch of pills and stuff. And at that point in my life, I was not really trying to do over prescription medication because, you know, I've known people who messed up. So that's where I found fitness. I found that fitness can help with, you know, dealing with anxiety, depression. So I was like, you know what, let me go this route. So I started working out. And then, you know, years and years later, here I am as a fitness trainer. So that's why when she told me about this nonprofit, I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm all the way in. Like, I'm definitely something that I support because I spoke to the gentleman today who started it. His name is Thomas Wagner, and he's a retired Metro officer as well. I was telling him about my accident. He was like, oh, wow. And I'm like, yep, if the first responders didn't get there for me in time, who knows what would have happened, The EMTs, the nurses, so they all play a big part in our lives. And I think it's important. And they see a lot of stuff, like they see it all firsthand. So that goes with you, after so many years of doing it. So yeah, it's going to be March 11th. It's a Saturday, 12 p.m. at the gym I work at, a self-made training facility off Valley View in Russell. Like I said, 3630 Foundation. It'll be a fitness event. It'll be me and it'll be 4 other coaches helping out the event. It'll be like 3 working out stations. Everybody will spend a little bit of time at each station and rotate. I got a Iraq veteran. She'll be coming on speaking about mental health and how running has helped her. She's a running coach. She's also Lululemon brand ambassador. And then I have a therapist I met at a gym. She's going to come on and speak about mental health as well. So it's going to be a great event to get people together. Everybody deals with mental health, one way or another. And I think it's a great event for people to come. That way they know they're not alone. Like, it's going to be proof, It'd probably be shocked at the people you'll see there. Like, damn, you too? Okay, we in this together. Like, it's normal, make it normal for people now. Because to me, that's what fitness was about. Like, I never got into fitness. I want to be Mr. Six-Pack abs or look like whatever. It was always just, it felt good and, dopamine hits. And it was just something I can always control, And also, when you eat right and do all things, the byproducts are you look better, you have muscles and things like that. But for me, it was always the mental aspect of it.
Interesting. Yeah. What made you get into the charity side of things? Like, actually start doing more charity events or?
I think I used to work at a gym, and that was part of what we did, is community. So then once I left that gym, and I was kind of, I won't say lost, but once I became independent, it was harder. Because obviously everything's on me. I got to get my clients myself, maintain them, all that. So I was like struggling. Like, I had clientele, but still I was just struggling trying to jam it all in. So I kind of had to think and go back to where I was doing with that old gym, the community aspect of it. And then I got with some older coaches that I used to work with, and we did a charity event, and just the rush I felt after and during. Everybody's having a time, laughing, smiling. Vendors are there getting, selling their small business stuff. And it was for a good cause, it was for pride. So then I was like, I want to do this more often with other charities that I, believe in, I guess I'll say that, hit me at home, things I've been through. And yeah, pretty much that's how it got started. And then just every event, I've just learned more how to do them, to make them better, funner. And then, here we are.
Nice. Well, there you go, y'all. Get off your ass and go work out. People always make excuses, and I think, just do it. Like Nike said, just do it, especially when it's a good cause. Go support, go learn something. And then you learn a little workout or get a little workout in, and who knows, that might spark something in you. It might want you to keep going, you know what I mean? Or you might meet some people, or I think mental health is just a really big thing right now. And I think when it comes down to it, everybody just needs everybody. And we need to understand that, you know what I mean? Like, we all need each other. When mental health is more about like solo and independent thinking, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people struggle with it because they feel alone or lonely, you know what I mean? So doing stuff like that, being part of it, I highly suggest to people. Obviously, you feel some type of way doing it, right?
Yeah.
So, giving back.
Speaking of lonely, there's these fellow trainers that work at my gym, Bray and Cindy, and they have a woman's Fitspiration boot camp. And it's meant for that purpose, exactly, of loneliness. It's created by women who are trying to help empower other women because they felt lonely at one point, and they've now found like community within this group of ladies. So I just want to throw that out there for, anybody listening who feels that way. Like, hop on my social media. You can find Bray and Cindy. They're called the Crown Winners is what they go by. And I think it's dope. I see them at my gym all the time, putting their events together. They've helped me with some. And it's dope to see a bunch of women just getting together and just like having a good time, enjoying it, working out with no worries of the creep in the gym watching you. You know how that is. That's the worst thing ever, especially as a trainer.
Oh my gosh.
I notice it. I can see, when I go to commercial gyms and stuff, like you just see the creep you'll see a girl and eyeball fuck her just like, bro, really? That's what you came for? And that's part of the reason I like training the women, because I like to help them make sure they don't have to feel that way. You should be able to come work out, make yourself feel good, feel safe without having to worry about the outside people, you know?
Yeah, man, it's bad right now in gyms. It's like, man, it's like the new club. It's like people don't like going to the clubs no more, so it's like hookah lounges in the gym. 5 o'clock p.m. Let me go see who I could pick up at the gym.
What the fuck? 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Right after you clock out.
What is it? Like happy hour at the gym. Man, it'd be annoying. It's annoying. But anyway, so yeah, charities, do them, join them, check them out, training, D-Train, self-made training facility. Don't forget to do that. Put it on your calendar, March 11th.
March 11th, Saturday at 12 p.m. March 11th, 12 p.m. It's a Saturday.
One more time for the people in the back.
March 11th, Saturday. It's a Saturday at 12 p.m.
What about for the 49er fans out there?
You know, I don't want to talk trash. You know, I feel bad for them. You know, it happens. Cowboys fan, we've been there. Her quarterbacks, you know, the Drew Bledsoe years, and we had Quincy Carter back in the day, and who else did they have? I don't know. Cooper Rudd, you know, just been there.
What I'm saying is y'all are invited to.
Oh.
Saturday,
I thought you were trying to talk
11th.
trash. Yeah, they are. Of course they're invited. They're going through it. Come on.
Come on, you're not alone.
You're not alone. You're not alone. You're with us.
You're not alone. You can come sit right here next to us.
Us Cowboys fans know. Come on, baby.
You can
Let's have a ribeye.
too.
Let's get a ribeye together.
Crack a beer. All right, so let's go into a song right now. I'm going down people who have been releasing some new music on my feed, so shout out to y'all. IP the Man. I got to get you on here next. Into Deep. Let's go. New music.
And what up, y'all? It's your boy Fat Joe, IP the Man. It's all good. This song is called Into Deep, featuring Casso Bands. It's Joe Crack, IP the Man. Into Deep, Casso Bands. Let's get it.
Ay, can't turn around, bitch, I'm into deep. Don't fuck around, you get into deep. I must drown cause I'm into deep. They kill my brother and they shit been killing me. And I ain't need this bitch for no friends, homie. Give a fuck about the industry. Got so many people that depend on me. Always stood on no 10 on me.
I made it this far, can't turn around, I've been working too hard. She said she down, just be there when I call. Until you prove it, ain't no feelings involved, nah. I've been 10 toes down on a repeat. Playing with my feet on the ground, this ain't easy. Can't telegraph my moves, ain't no sneak peek. I'm shining hard, blindfolded, you can see me. Hey, smelling top tier when I walk in. Got your bitch staring, I'm him, fuck your top 10. Raising 4 sons, fuck in, bitch, I'm locked in. Bullseye, only on the back, yeah, I'm locked in. Hey, niggas always praying on the downfall. Same ones that be begging summer, spring, fall. Ain't no friends in this shit when the fame call. Fam only in my circle for the roll call, yeah.
They turn around, bitch, I'm into deep. Don't fuck around, you get into deep. I must drown cause I'm into deep. They kill my brother and they shit been killing me. And I ain't need this bitch for no friends, homie. Give a fuck about the industry. Got so many people that depend on me. Always stood on no 10 on me.
Hey, I give a fuck about you niggas though. Another month, another tour, another video. Hey, I'm in my bag, got some different dough. See, I'm blessed, yeah, this shine got a different glow. A different tax bracket, I'm a mathematic for the bag. Take a stab at it, I'ma laugh at it while you mad. Got a bad habit for the cash apping when she land. Niggas hate, they ain't never had half of what I had. If you dream about it, nigga, you can build on it. Ain't no niggas stopping me, I put a meal on it. If I sign tomorrow, I'd bet my deal on it. These authentic words, yeah, I put that feel on it. Man, these niggas out cap, ain't no real on it. They probably eating rap snacks for the feel, homie. Everything I'm saying, facts, put a bill on it. Now you can remix that, post a reel on it, yeah.
They turn around, bitch, I'm into deep. Don't fuck around, you get into deep. I must drown cause I'm into deep. They kill my brother and they shit been killing me. And I ain't need this bitch for no friends, homie. Give a fuck about the industry. Got so many people that depend on me. Always stood on no 10 on me.
It's Joe Crack, IP the Man. Into Deep, Casso Bands. It's all good. Let's get it.
This will be good so you can, yeah.
Man, shout out to IP the man. My homie, man, he put me on so much game out here. I got to bring him on here. That's a personal invitation, sir. Come on down to That Part Talk Show. So what's up?
Well, speaking of That Part Talk Show.
Speaking of.
You're in season 2, and
Man.
I'm curious, how does it feel at this point? How does it feel at this point? I couldn't think. How does it feel at this point? How you feel the show's been going. Is there anything you want, any other direction you want to go to? What's next, do you think, for this show? As you about halfway through your second season,
I can't even believe I'm on a second season. This is crazy. Like, I pictured it, I saw it, and then bam, it's just happening. You know what I mean? And then it's crazy. It's fun. I'm getting to know so much about different people, and I'm getting a lot more feedback lately. A lot of people hitting me up to be on the show and stuff like that.
Is it? Because I know I'm on the show because we're cool and you know me, but is it hard to decide who you want on the show when you get hit up by people? Is it like specific kind of? I don't want to say a specific guest, but are you looking for more so a certain, specific guest, not just anybody
Yeah.
Something you look for?
Yeah, because I think so originally I wanted to make sure I had a platform for my artist friends, right? Or people I know with small businesses, or comedians, or people who I know that are like really putting in work, and I feel like a sense of like proudness for them. And then I want to be able to like share their story, go deeper, share what else they have going on, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So originally it was more kind of like to put my people on. Yeah. But the more I hear stories, and the trending topic has come to just kind of be really more sharing people's stories so that other people can connect with these people. You know what I mean? Or being able to say what they want to say naturally and not being censored or told you have to be politically correct, or certainly, you know what I mean? Certain things like that. So I'm starting to get like a sense of what it's becoming. And I think going forward, I just want people to be able to tell their story and be able to share, like, if they have that feeling of, I have a good story and I feel like I'm very successful in how far I've come, and I want to be able to share that with people. When you get to that point, that's the type of passion I want people to come on here with, you know what I mean? Or, just be able to share either their story or what they've learned to touch the masses or one person. You know what I mean? So I think, yes, I do want to support artists because I'm a DJ, but it's not just artists. You know what I mean? I have a therapist coming on soon. I'm about to do a live therapy session.
What?
So
okay.
This is going to be really interesting because I've only done therapy a couple of times, and this is going to be my first one as like a real adult. You know what I mean? Yeah. And because of the type of life, the time of my life that I'm going through right now, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, I think it's going to be cool. It's going to be interesting. So stuff like that. Small businesses. I was supposed to have a comedian today. You know what I mean? Just kind of people with good stories, just to kind of, you know what I mean? Although I am still going to promote music, right? With like the top 5 songs I do, it's always all independent music, always. So I support independent music 100% on this show. So if you are an artist and you just want your music played, I think you can just send it in, and then I'll start putting it on my top 5 whenever I can. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
And slip it in to still be able to give, people that platform to share music. But as far as being a guest on the show, I think I'm just kind of being a little bit more picky, just because I want to make sure that people are getting out the right message and not just coming on here to promote their next album. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So... But yeah, I'm definitely supporting artists, comedians,
and it's right
small businesses.
When you said you should like want people to share their show or share their story because others could connect. Because when I came on and shared mine, ever since then I've met just other people. I would never expect to meet and would tell me how it affected them. Or even if I've ever told it to somebody in person, whenever I told my story, they kind of get a better understanding of things and kind of like, damn, okay, have a deeper understanding of who I am and why I am the way I am. So I think that's amazing that you do that for people, and amazing that people are willing to come on and do it with cameras on, pretty much talking to strangers. They may or may not know you that well. Right. So if you've ever been on this show or you want to, you gotta give yourself a round of applause because that's it's not easy to express yourself. That first time I came out here and did it, I was sweating. And I don't even remember what I said. If I even said what I was supposed to say, I was like, just froze. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is your third time now, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Oh, easy. I'm like, let's go. Run it back. Run it back, DJ. Run it back, DJ.
Nice. See, so repetition, lesson, message.
It's almost with anything.
Yeah.
The more you do it, the better it's going to get. It's hard at first. Man. Working out, hard. You just got to show up initially. Definitely. And after a while, showing up gets a little easier. Gets a little easier. You know what I mean? Anything in life is like that.
Definitely. Well, it's good. I'm glad it's doing what it's supposed to do, right?
Yeah, for
Living
sure.
Proof.
For sure.
Yelp review right here. Live Yelp.
So you got the show going, something I guess is new outside of DJing that you've used to doing all your life pretty much,
Definitely.
Adult life. So like, is there anything you're looking to get into or dabble in besides outside DJing? 'Cause I know right now you've taken some time for yourself. During that time to yourself, have you thought about doing anything outside of just DJing and the show?
Yeah, so I was actually thinking about it recently, but it was an idea from the past. I just was very new here, so I didn't know how Vegas worked and didn't have the connections yet. But I definitely want to use this platform to do more events where people can kind of tell their story publicly, you know what I mean? Like into fun events.
Yeah.
One thing being here and seeing Diamond grow up here, I've noticed that there's not a lot of family stuff here. It's getting a lot better, especially during COVID when we were kind of forced to do stuff. It kind of got a lot better, but then it's kind of like fizzling back out. And I want to do more family-oriented stuff. So I definitely want to start getting into like events with this affiliated with this show, doing more events for families. Maybe like a summer thing, summer camps, or
that'd be dope.
You know what I mean? Maybe branch off into like some DJing schools, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. I want to do a lot of things, but whatever I can do to give back. I'm like you. I'm trying to give back as much as I can, but I want to use this platform to do that. So like with the charities, you know what I mean? I want to be able to bring on charities that want to come on and talk about what they're doing, and they obviously have a story of why they're raising money and people to help, you know what I mean? So however I can to help people, I really want to use this platform to do it.
That's dope. So you got to put it to paper.
Yeah.
It's an idea, but you got to put it to paper, so make it a plan.
I already said it, so it's recorded.
Make it a plan.
It's there. I said it. I got some witnesses. Can I get a witness?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to happen. So look out, y'all.
No, yeah, it's dope because I mean, you seen how great the event was that you DJ'd for me, the breast cancer event. Like that was a great turnout.
Definitely.
Everybody showing up for the right cause.
Right.
There was a quote I saw from this speaker. Forgot his name. It's a Nigerian guy. I can't remember his name exactly, but he said something along the lines of, "There's immense power in a group of people who get together to pretty much get to the same common goal."
Right.
And like when I do those charity events, exactly what it is. 50, however, so many people who some of them don't even know each other, but still able to get together, have a great time, because the common goal is raise money for a certain cause, be healthy,
right.
Be together. So I think things like that are important. So it's great that's in your mind. Like now it's just to do it. Gotta just do it now.
I'm doing it.
Let's go. Waiting for the info. Drop it as soon as you got together.
Stay tuned. Coming to a city near you. Anything else before we go into this next song?
2023. It's our year, Cowboys. We out.
Wow. 2023.
Wow.
I'm done with you. Anyways, I'm over the Cowboys. I'm not going to talk about them no more. All my people who were talking shit during the season, we can all be friends now. I can follow you back. It's going to be okay. We can be friends. But during the season, shit gets real. Things get personal.
Very.
But, we're good now. So
I did block an Eagles fan on Sunday.
Did you really?
Got to.
He just wouldn't stop talking.
Oh, my God.
All right, bro.
You're like, all right, that's it. That's enough. I'm going to give you 2 weeks. You're on a 2-week timeout.
Oh.
Good luck to the Eagles. Good luck to Kansas City. You know, it's going to be a good first time 2 black quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Shout out to, Black History Month. Okay, we got a female black coach in there. All right, let's go. Do it for the culture. Speaking of the culture, Kevin Ross, Look My Way next up. Latest song. Kevin Ross.
Walk by you each day, but you don't even know my name. I'm feeling like a stranger. All this wondering's driving me crazy. Baby, somehow, someway, I'll make you remember me. What do I lose if I don't take my shot? And in seconds that's left on the clock, so I gotta make you look my way. 'Cause baby, it's a lot of love in this heart to give. I give it all to you. Gotta make you look my way. Then you'll see everything you want's right here with me. Everything you want's right here with me. If I happen to walk up on you and tell you that you look so good, would it make you smile, baby? I'll be the only one that's making you laugh. And if I miss your call, I hit you right back. Only if you're my baby. What do I lose if I don't take my shot? And in seconds that's left on the clock, so I gotta make you look my way. 'Cause baby, it's a lot of love in this heart to give. I give it all to you. Gotta make you look my way. Then you'll see everything you want's right here with me. Everything you want's right here with me. So won't you turn around and see that I'm the one you need to know. Baby, don't you lose what's in front of you. Oh, but I gotta make you look my way. 'Cause baby, it's a lot of love in this heart to give. I give it all to you. Gotta make you look my way. Then you'll see everything you want's right here with me. Everything you want's right here with me.
Yo, shout out to Kevin Ross. He's just an amazing R&B singer. He's been blowing up since the moment I found him. So go check him out, Kevin Ross. I think he's doing a show sometime this month with India Arie. So he's on that type of level. So go check him out. He's amazing. So, Mr. Wormsley,
What up? What up? What up?
you wanted to talk about how you just found out what your ethnicities are?
So I did my 23andMe, and it came back today.
Share with the world.
So 41% sub-Saharan African. 38% is West African, which includes Ghanaian, Liberian, Sierra Leonean. 22% of that. 15% Nigerian. And then 35%, shockingly, European. Southern European, to be exact. Spanish and Portuguese. And then 22% Indigenous American.
How does it make you feel?
Interesting. But it makes sense with a lot of stuff, especially the Spanish part. My great-grandma, when I met her, she was very much fair-skinned, blue eyes, seemed like Spanish background. And then, it's cool to see the African side, too. So now I know. You see the flag in my bio on Instagram. I got that that 22%.
Wow, you
More
can put
than
22% next to
22%.
it. Put the flags next
Deuce,
to it
deuce.
with the percentage.
Deuce. So shout out to
Wow.
Cortez and Columbus coming over here and raping people.
What?
They gave me the Spanish side.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that's that.
The Europeans.
What about you? What is your background, your knowledge?
To my knowledge, I'm mostly Spanish and Indian. Like Native American, like indigenous, I guess. Is that what they're calling it on
Native.
there? Is that what they're calling it? Indigenous on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Indigenous American. So you're here. You're from here.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
your place.
Yeah. As far as I know, my mom's really good at like breaking this stuff down.
Yeah.
Like she can give you like the whole family tree from like 18 branches ago. And as far as what I've heard from her, I'm more Indian and Spanish.
Interesting. You should definitely do the test.
I probably should.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Find some relatives on there. I didn't get no relatives.
I got enough relatives. I got enough relatives that I know. I can't even keep up with them, man. They're crazy. Man, yeah. Well, did you grow up with cousins? Like a lot of cousins?
Not a bunch. I had a handful. We would kind of, not really, be honest.
Oh, interesting.
I had a few, but not super, super close.
I don't know. I'd be curious to ask a lot of other Hispanic people because like my family was all cousins. Like we had friends, but we didn't really mess with them.
It
Like
was just out there.
we were all with
Pumping
each
them
other
out.
24/7, especially for the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, we were there like the whole summer together.
Where?
At my grandma's. We all met up at my grandma's and we all just hung out there.
Okay.
It was like 12 of us.
Damn. I heard.
And we're all like back to back too, like year after year, like
So
year
like
after.
barely year apart type
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
Yeah. It was fun. So yeah. I don't know. I don't really have friends now because of that. I guess I bond more with like my family.
Yeah.
You know, but we're also spread out these days. I don't know. Do you still talk to your family, Quan? I feel like newer generations don't really talk to like their family. Or as close.
You mean like immediate family?
Like as close.
Yeah, I mean, because most of my family's out here, so we do stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah?
And we get together probably once a month, at least.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Our family's close.
My family's everywhere, so I don't have really like a big family dynamic anymore unless like something big happens and we all get together. Yeah, it's very rare. You have cousins? Do you hang out with cousins?
No.
No, you just strictly
The only
friends?
family I have here is my mom, younger sister. That's it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I had a cousin out here that I met randomly. I don't know if he still lives here or not. I haven't spoke to him in a while. Years. Most of my family's in California.
Yeah, I feel like most of the people I know, like their family's spread out. They hang out with more like friends or colleagues or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. When I was younger, I felt like we would all just be close as shit all the time for the rest of our lives.
Like Seventh Heaven?
Is that what? I don't know. I never watched Seventh Heaven.
You never watched Seventh Heaven?
No.
Oh.
I knew about it, but I never watched it.
Classic.
I wasn't into like the Dawson's Creek and Seven
Dawson's
Heavens
Creek was
and-
fire too.
Yeah, I wasn't into that. I was more.
Oh no, that's Varsity Blues. You seen that?
Yeah.
I don't want your life.
I was more into like the Saved by the Bell, Family Matters.
I don't watch Saved by the Bell much.
Oh no.
Family Matters, yes.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this:
Uh
Fresh Prince or Martin?
I watched more of Fresh Prince because I felt like Martin was a little bit more like older. Maybe.
That's true. Cause I feel the same way. So I feel like when I watch Fresh Prince still to this day, it's still funny. Martin, I'm not saying Martin's not funny, but I just feel like Fresh Prince was just so much funnier at the time. Like, man, so many good scenes.
But I think it's more. No, I guess it's the same era. I don't know. I guess Fresh Prince just seems more relatable.
Probably because it was at the time for us,
Yeah.
our age, as opposed to Martin was more me an older crowd, maybe.
Yeah.
A few years older than us. Interesting. I'm just curious to see your taste.
Anyways, anything else moving forward? We're winging it this episode, y'all.
Hey, sometimes the best things come out of winging it. You feel me?
Come out of winging it.
Yeah, you gotta sometimes just jump in. So speaking of that then, because there was a TED Talk I had seen and it was very, very good. To this day, I use it. It was a lady on there talking about how to manage stress, right? It's a quick little 14-minute video. And she talks about how when we stress, our body releases the same chemicals it does as when we're prepared for a fight.
Right.
So she was like, what the key to do is to change your mindset on things. When you're starting to feel anxiety and worry or pressure, you know, you're about to do something. So reminding yourself, oh, this is my body getting me ready to fuck this shit up. Like in a good way. Like, I'm about to go out there and kill this.
Interesting.
So to this day, I still use that. Like, believe it or not, after 3 years of doing fitness stuff, every time I do a boot camp, I still get nervous. Right before.
Right.
Like I gotta keep it calm and collected for them, you know, whatever. But inside of my head, I'm like, damn, shit. But then I just remind myself, nah, it's cool. It's just my body reminding me I'm about to shut it down for them right now.
Interesting.
It's about to be fire. Yeah.
Interesting.
And yeah, that's a big thing I've been on over the past few years of mindset. Changing how you see things. Damn, I gotta wake up early, go to the gym. Like, nope. I get to work out so I can work on myself, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of thinking I gotta go to bed early, like, no. I want rest, so my workout in the morning is good as opposed to I don't feel like I'm pulling myself. But yeah, I think mindset is very important to master and to change.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I was gonna say something about what you were saying earlier. Crap. What are you saying? I was waiting for you to finish. Crap. What were you just saying? Oh my gosh. Stress.
Yeah.
Flight. Fight.
Yeah.
Fight. Stress, fight. Damn, what the heck was I going to say? I hate when that happens.
Usually you
I
remember stuff.
I know.
Just hop in next time.
I was like, double dutch. I'd be waiting for you to finish and then I'd be like, all right, cool with me. And then it's too late.
Better come get yours so I get mine.
Fuck. I can't remember.
Oh, some about stress and
anxiety.
It releases.
Oh, I still get anxiety every time I DJ.
Oh,
like
really?
That's what I was gonna say. Every single time. It's because I think I'm going into a new crowd. I have no idea who I'm playing for, what I'm gonna play. It's not like they'd be like, here, play this, this, and this. You know what I mean? So it's like, what am I gonna start with? How are they feeling? Am I gonna turn up? Am I gonna chill? Do they want to dance? Do they want to chill? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So having to like go in there and kind of read that and then, start, it's always kind of interesting.
Well, I mean, I think
it always gets,
when that kind of stuff happens, I forgot where I hear a lot of stuff these days, but they said something along the lines of like, when that happens, it just means you care. Like you care of how good you want to do. That's what it comes down to.
Definitely.
You're worried like, am I going to make sure I show up, So I think that kind of anxiety is kind of normal.
Yeah, I started realizing that I get more anxiety as an adult.
What do you mean? DJing or in general?
In general. I never got anxiety as a kid. I would get like maybe a couple times I would kind of get like, nervous, but it wouldn't bother me. You know what I mean? Like it would just be more like oh shit, like a roller coaster feeling, like, oh shit, it's about to happen. You know what I mean? But it was never like a negative feeling.
Yeah, I think
now that I'm older, when I get anxiety, it's because I'm worried about something. It's not because I'm excited about something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't ever get like, oh shit, I'm excited. Yes. Okay, let's go. You know what I mean? It's more like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like something I'm worried about or something. I don't know. It's weird. My anxiety completely changed. So.
Are you worrying about things you can't control?
I don't know.
Because usually sometimes anxiety comes from like feeling out of control. So you're worried, you're getting anxious, like, fuck, I'm not able to control this. Ugh.
I think the anxiety is coming from the fact that I have more time to think about it instead of having anxiety and being like, I gotta go to work. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll deal with it later. You know what I mean? I'll get over it. It is what it is. Come home, go to sleep, next day, keep going. You know what I mean? Now I have time to like chill. So when I have these anxieties or these worries, now I have time to sit there and sit with it and be like, oh crap, I am worried. What am I worried about? And then sit there and go back and forth.
You know, talk to yourself.
And now I have to work through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's what I think we have to do eventually at some point. Some of us sooner than others. It's going to get ugly for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm excited about this therapy session, because it's going to be really interesting to see where she goes because I have no idea.
Yeah.
And then to be able to really dig deep into it. Maybe I'll do it like once a month or something. I don't know.
Should. That'd be dope.
And also just because I feel like there's such a big stigma on therapy itself. And I kind of want to be able to like give an experience where people can see it firsthand You know what I mean? To see if it's something for them or not. You know what I mean? Just so they could see a little bit more of like what it's really like instead of what they think it is.
Is there anything you're nervous to be asked?
Oh, definitely everything. Everything. I'm nervous. I'm completely scared. I don't talk about a lot of things in my personal life, you know?
Have you thought in your head of anything you would hold back from, or you're kind of more so mindset about if they ask, I'm letting it fly?
I'm letting it
like
fly.
There's some stuff. Is there anything stuff you're ready for to get off? Like I can't wait to ask this.
No, I'm not expecting anything, but I think I'm just curious to see, you know, it's kind of like a guided meditation. It's like when I meditate on my own, sometimes I get lost and sometimes I'm like going to a little tangent, I have to come back and, oh, you're going too far, come back, you know what I mean, reset. But when you're in a guided meditation, sometimes they tell you where to go. Yeah. You know what I mean? So right now where I'm trying to kind of reevaluate my whole life, go through things and, you know, heal from the traumas I've been through and the things that I kind of just surpassed. Her kind of bringing it up or bringing it out of me is going to be like, you want to go there? Okay. We should go there.
Yeah.
Even though, because I probably stopped myself from going there, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting. But I'm all open. I am an open book. I mean, one thing I'm a big, person for is, you know, my experience is an experience for people to know so that they can learn right, wrong, what to do, what not to do, what has been done, what didn't work, maybe, you know what I mean? Possibly. I have no shame in putting my life out there. So it's going to be interesting.
That's good. The world needs people like that. So they can find someone they could connect with, because their story might be not exact, but close enough to like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
Her too. Like, she's in this with me too. She's been through it too.
Yeah, so it's going to be cool. It's going to be interesting. And it's not every day I get to really tell my story, like my story, not my DJ story.
Yeah.
But my story. So it's going to be good.
And she's going to be able to probably ask the right questions to make you like not even second guess and just answering and be like, oh.
Yeah, because I've done interviews about, you know, my DJ life, but not my life before DJing.
Interesting.
Or even my life during DJing. I mean, it's all, it's a mess. We're going to work through it.
Would you ever write a book?
I think I would.
Of your life?
I would.
Strictly a book, or would you want it to be also a film or series, you know?
I don't know. Good question. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
Interesting. Because I don't know what type of things like I've been through that would be better portrayed.
Than you?
No, like in picture. You know what I mean?
Than
written.
Than written?
Yeah. No, we'll see.
What? You don't think so?
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. You think
I know
so?
there's tons of books and movies that the movie gives you more visualization and explains it better.
Maybe because I've never visualized it like that.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to visualize.
I can't think of one right now. There has to be a movie. Do you know one? A book that was probably written and the movie was better? I don't know. Because a lot of the movies I've seen, I didn't even know they were books until after the fact. Like The Mockingbird. Or is it Mockingbird? What's it called? Not Mockingbird. I know, not The Mockingbird. May the odds forever be in your favor. What's that called? What's that movie?
I don't know.
When they're fighting for their life and fighting each other. Oh, what's it called?
I don't know. Which one?
Not Game of Thrones. Not Squid Games. Something Games.
I don't know. I don't really. Hunger Games?
Hunger Games.
Oh. I never watched the Hunger Games.
Oh, it was pretty good.
I think I watched the first one and then I was like, okay, this looks like it's going to be one of those.
One of what?
Like that, like a whole series of, you know what I mean?
Good.
Like the Harry Potters and the
I guess Harry Potter.
Lord of the Rings and.
You like Lord of the Rings, don't you?
I watched them all, but I didn't really like. I wouldn't go back and sit there and watch them again.
I'm not a fan of that. Really, never got into it.
Yeah. So. Anyways, so while we take a quick break, we're gonna go to one of my favorite artists, Whitney Peyton. My homegirl, I gotta get her on here too. She did a song with Futuristic, Takes One to Know One. Let's go.
Takes one to know one. Yeah, but it takes one to know one.
No, we're a mess. Bad blood, started as friends. I see your text, left it on red. I forgive, but I never forget. I know that I'm a head case, but you're a headache too. cause I always lose. And the best thing is to tell you I'm through, making my way back to you. Push me in the deep end is how you hold me down. Keep me underneath and save me when I drown. Grab the gasoline when I need you to put me out. But every time I leave you, I'm so quick to turn around. I'm a head case, yeah, I'm fucked up. Yeah, but it takes one to know what it takes one to know a head case. Yeah, you're fucked up. Yeah, cause it takes one to know what it takes one to know. No.
Yeah, you hard-headed, I'm stubborn too. Opinionated, but really just don't know what to do. You're a mess and I'm a mess, so who gon' pick us up? I call a Uber, we make a maneuver, write it too. When I'm drinking, my true colors tend to spill. It takes some alcohol sometimes to tell you how I really feel. You bottle insecurities until it get too much. Then you start acting up and throwing stuff. I swear you need to chill. It takes one to know I lose control. You may wanna slow, but let this thing go. I'm A1 without you, that's something you gotta know. You say you independent, then go and do it alone.
Push me in the deep end is how you hold me down. Keep me underneath and save me when I drown. Grab the gasoline when I need you to put me out. But every time I leave you, I'm so quick to turn around. I'm a head case, yeah, I'm fucked up. Yeah, but it takes one to know what it takes one to know a head case. Yeah, you're fucked up. Yeah, cause it takes one to know what it takes one to know. No.
Go to bang.
What? Bang bang.
Bang, bang. Chief Keef.
Hey. Shout out to Whitney, peyton, futuristic. Takes one to know one. What's up?
You know, nothing much, man. Life's pretty good. Life's pretty good. You know, I enjoy
This
what I.
is him all the time. Like,
It's a mindset thing, man. I'm telling you, when you've been through certain stuff in life, and there was just a point in life where I did nothing but watch like motivational stuff.
I feel like you still do that.
I do now, but before it was all I could do because I was like bedridden and stuff, and like it was a depressing time not being able to do certain things physically for myself. And then after a while, it was a mindset thing. Like I said, my mind just started really just shifting the way I saw things. And then now I feel more comfortable and confident trying to share it to people and help them feel that and realize that as well. That's how I approach my clients when it comes to training, more so get in their mind, like, why are you doing these certain things? Why aren't you doing things? Like, let's find out why instead of trying to just band-aid it up. Because if you just band-aid it up, that's how you just cover it for now, but then it'll come back a little later, maybe a little worse.
Interesting.
So yeah, so I see life sometimes, all the time.
All the time.
Always half full, baby, always. Because things can always be worse. Always. We've always had that worst moment, like, damn, okay, can't live that shit again. Yeah, don't cry over spilled milk.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
However else you wanna put it. There's thousands of ways to slice a chicken. You never heard that one? Or no, 1,000 ways to cook a chicken.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's actually 1,000 ways to cook an egg. Did you know that?
Is it really?
Yeah. You can cook an egg so many different ways. It's
What's your favorite way?
A chicken and an egg. Those are the two things that like you could have like 100 different meals. One
time I used to do, you know how you hook up an egg scramble like huevo con weenie, you know? Years ago, one time I did it and I would do like some extra shredded chicken I had or something, like rotisserie or something left over. Until I saw on social media one day, it was like, damn, when you're doing that, it's kind of like eating the mama with the baby.
Dang.
And I never did it again.
Dang.
And I hate it because I used to go to like the restaurants and get like their chicken enchilada, omelet, fire. Never again. It's always
That's all you
eggs
think about now?
with steak or turkey. That's it.
Oh,
It's got to be two different fucking animals.
Two different birds.
Yeah, two different birds.
Oh, man. That's a horrible way to look at it. Now I'm going to think that now.
Well, don't fucking do it.
I don't ever eat egg and chicken together, though.
Nobody really does. Until I did it, I'm like, oh, what are you doing, bro? Like, this is weird.
This is weird people shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what's one weird trait you think that you have?
Weird
that makes
trait?
You weird. Yeah. What's something that you think makes you weird?
That somehow, some way, I can always find a way to reference The Office, the show. Like
You have like multiple.
no matter what the situation,
Yeah.
it could be dead ass serious. You say something like, "Damn it, I hate you. Tired of you getting me to this point and not finishing." And I'm like, oh, that's what she said. You know, like I don't know why, it's just stuck in my head.
Interesting.
It's in there. And it's a great show. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly suggest people out there, The Office.
I had another DJ on Instagram post and it was like, I'm trying to watch it and it's not working. It's still not working.
He's probably not an interesting fellow.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the debate right now? Like,
You
if
gotta-
you watch The Office, you're cool? Is
No,
that what cool
I'm not
kids
saying
do?
I'm not saying you ain't cool or not. But it's just like yeah. If you know, you know.
I don't watch The Office. I've never seen it. I always thought it was dry, really dry humor.
Yeah. It is very much dry humor. Oh, really? See? He knows.
Quan's like,
So when
is it-
people say
I watch the whole series once a year.
easily.
Once a year.
Always.
Wow.
I mean, I skip after Michael Scott leaves.
Yeah, I know. He's always.
Kind of skip through those
Yeah.
episodes. But yeah.
Is that like a cult?
Yeah.
You guys?
And once you finish,
Is this a cult?
I'll put it on for bed. Like, fuck it. Office, season 1, episode 1, the pilot. And I even got Peacock Supreme so I can get the super fan episodes. And when you watch those, it
Did
looks
you like them?
Yeah, some of them. Because
Yeah, some of them were a little dry.
Some of them were like
You could tell why they cut things
Yeah,
up.
some of them were completely different episodes. So I was watching like, oh my God, I didn't remember this happening. I'm like, oh, it didn't happen because it's
Interesting.
unedited
There's a whole
version.
super fan club of The Office.
One time out here in Vegas, I went to a bar crawl, the Office bar crawl.
Wow.
It was downtown. Everybody dressed as people from The Office, and you hit like 7 bars, and 4 of the bars had like trivia questions.
Wow.
And yeah, it was
So I guess there's 2 kinds of people out there in the world. The people who have watched
love
The
life
Office.
and people who hate life.
What?
Whoever love life and enjoy
Try
it.
to like sit down and really watch.
I have tried to watch the first episode multiple times, and I was just like, okay, let me try something like in the middle. No. Even like the little clips I see, it's like, you know? But
What kind of comedy you like?
I think you're very serious though.
I'm very serious.
Like you're a serious person, so I don't know if you like.
I love
stupid
comedy. I just like Dude, Where's My Car? I like that movie. How High?
Did you like Super
Don't Be a
Troopers?
Menace.
Everything where you're
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
So if The Office was smoking weed,
Maybe, yeah. Actually, maybe.
Did you like Pineapple Express?
Oh, I love that movie. Bee's Knees, Item 9. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love that movie. Actually, yeah, now that you say it, all the
What's
smoking
your?
movies.
Do you have a favorite weed strain or do you care?
Weed strain?
Yeah.
I do not care.
No?
No.
What's your favorite way to smoke?
I can't believe I'm talking about this.
Why not? Be advocate for it. You use it for good reasons. You use it for good reasons. I would
Definitely
think.
for mental reasons.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other people might. Hey, what does DJ Ms. V do?
Flower.
What helps her?
But edibles are nice for when I'm DJing because it kind of zens me out.
Got you. Different kind of high.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely, I just think way too much. I'm a very active thinker. And it actually helps me kind of slow things down and like put things into like, then I can control what I'm thinking about and, you know, how I can go about things because I just get overwhelmed. I think that's that anxiety when I just really get overwhelmed about thinking so many different things that I
Yeah.
don't have the answers to. It's like, I need the answers. You know what I mean? It's like, I need this, I want that. I need to know if this is going to work or not, or you know what I mean? So yeah, it kind of keeps me very chill. Like, okay, relax, focus on one thing at a time. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's dope. That's it's a great use for it, I believe.
And also, I don't eat a lot, so it gives me the munchies, so I can
helps you eat.
so I
Okay.
can eat multiple meals a day, so I can keep from getting too skinny. Because you know, I really hate when like people be like, "Oh my god, too skinny, that's such a problem." It really is though. You know what I mean? You could be like underweight. You know what I mean? Most of like after I had my daughter, I was underweight for a long time. I was like 90 pounds.
Did you lose your period?
Yeah, for like a couple months.
Yeah, I've heard of that happening to people, to women. They undereat so much they lose their period, so that's crazy.
Yeah, that's an indication, especially like in like gymnasts.
Yeah.
That's how they knew if they were underweight or overweight.
Oh my
Considered,
God.
Like according to
So
like
if you got a
gymnasts,
period, you're overweight.
you're considered overweight.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was bad. Like that's why there's like documentaries about like the
Damn.
gymnasts and especially like the Olympic ones and
Yeah.
the things they had to go through for the competition stuff, and that's how they knew like you were cutting your weight was if you didn't get your period.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it is. But it can get bad. You know what I mean? I can get too skinny, so I got to keep my weight up so I can stay healthy.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how we got on that. But yeah. Oh, smoking. Yeah, that's why I smoke. So I can eat more.
Yeah.
At least eat 3 meals a day.
That's good. And I tell people all the time of how great marijuana is for a lot of things,
It
you
really
know?
is.
Like it ain't just like you just get high and just, oh, I want to be high like the shit movies portray.
Yeah, no.
Like sometimes some people really need it just to, like you, help you zen in and focus and handle your thoughts and stuff like that. That's dope.
Definitely. If we have any marijuana distributors or dispensaries, that'd be cool to bring on the show.
Yeah, they want to sponsor the
Yeah,
podcast. Come
definitely.
on, Jardine.
Is it Hardin or Jardine?
I think it's Jardine.
Jardine? Hardin?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jardine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right. Well, we got through it. Yay.
We did
High
it.
Five. Whoop, whoop. Barely by the grace of Quan.
It was good. I had a good time. You know, we
what do you call it? Shoot the shit?
shoot the shit. Shooting the shit is good.
Shoot the shit.
Not
All right.
literally.
Well, I'm not sure I'm going to have on next week, but until then, y'all go green. Go green, you know. Save trees and smoke them. Don't forget to visit March 11th, Saturday at
12 p.m.
12 p.m. charity.
Follow me on Instagram for more updates.
And yeah, to all the artists out there that want to have their music shared, send it in djmizb@gmail.com or at thatpartalkshow@gmail.com. Send in your music. We'll get it on the next couple shows. Anybody who wants to do the interviews, come on, hit me up. Let's talk about it. Let me hear your story. Let's keep, spreading love, spreading our stories, and connecting with one another to, just be all better as a unit. UNITY. So with that being said, Devvon Terrell, the living weirdo.
Share your
Taking us
story.
out.
Share it with the world.
Hashtag share your story.
Hashtag. Share your story. We need it.
My name is Devvon Terrell. I'm the living weirdo. I'm going to sing a song today. I really hope you like it.
Been on a mission, I been cooking up in the kitchen. Please don't even front like you don't miss it. I been away, had to put the homie in the safe. That one motherfucker back and I feel great. Been a minute since a nigga flow like this. Traded in the base for 808. So all of my friends don't fear though, cause I'm back, weirdo. Yeah, I had these problems I never could solve. Knew I was losing myself. Couldn't find a soul on earth that could come and just give me some help. Bottled it up and I threw the shit. I told myself that I just outgrew the shit. See, I'm telling you, I really do this shit. I've been planning this shit all along. I was so afraid of what we would become. I thought I had to kill you to finally be one with myself. You had a good run, they take you serious now. But this the version of yourself the people want right now. Bless up, people in the church say amen with no pressure. A real one just died, but if he never arrived, I wouldn't be alive. Going through the motions, whole shit, finally in that place, understanding my emotions. If you need a hero, I'm back, the living weirdo.
And that's how you body your return.
Sorry to bother you.